Welcome back, friends. We are headed back to Italy today to make another fan favorite, lasagna. Lasagna can be super easy, it's really fun, and it's delicious. The issue with it is sometimes it's kind of time consuming. If the sauce takes a long time to cook and then there's the boiling of the noodles plus all the layering and the steps, it doesn't have to be like that. This recipe is pretty fast, it's not that hard, it doesn't take a lot of effort, and it is so good. So I'm excited to show you how to make it, so let's go put together some lasagna.
Okay friends, for our sauce, we're gonna start by putting our oil in our pan, get that heated up, add in our onions, then we're gonna give those a good stir them occasionally just so that they don't get too brown because we want them to get this nice translucent color and cook through. Then we're gonna add in our garlic, give that a good stir. We want this to be nice and fragrant. And after a couple of minutes, we can add in our ground beef. Then we're gonna chop that up with our wooden spoon until it has nice little pieces, unless you would like it to be chunkier, and then you can keep them chunkier. We're gonna add in our salt and pepper, give that another good stir. Then we're just gonna cook this until it is mostly cooked through. We want this pink color to be cooked out until it is starting to really brown, and then we're going to add in our heavy cream and let this cook down until it is just the fat remaining. So all of this cream is going to be cooked off, and over time, after about 6 minutes, it will have this nice thick consistency, and really all that will be left of that cream is the fat. So then we're going to give this a good stir, add in our tomatoes and our tomato sauce. And then we're going to stir this together until it is fully mixed, and we're going to let this come to a simmer. We're going to cover this and let this cook for several minutes and let these flavors combine.
Okay friends, now that our sauce is done, now it is time to make the ricotta filling. So I have 1 3/4 cups of ricotta cheese, 1 cup of freshly grated Parmesan, half a cup of freshly chopped basil, half a teaspoon of ground pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 egg. So I'm just gonna combine all of this together with a fork, and that will be our ricotta filling. Alrighty, this is our filling. It is nice and thick. It is well mixed together. It's gonna taste very good. So now that we have this all ready to go, we can start on our layering. Okay friends, our ingredients are ready to go. So we are going to use this 9 by 13 inch pan, and we are going to layer our lasagna.
The layering process is pretty straightforward. We're going to start by putting some sauce into the bottom of our pan so nothing sticks. Make sure there's not too many big chunks of meat or tomato. And then we're going to add in our first layer of noodles, add that ricotta mixture on there, and then once it's all spread around, we can start adding our first layer of mozzarella and then another layer of sauce. Now for the next noodles, I decided to spread the ricotta mixture onto the noodles before putting them into the pan because that makes it a lot easier than trying to spread it when they're in the pan. For the final layer, you just add in your last 3 noodles, the rest of your sauce, and then the remainder of your mozzarella and that Parmesan cheese. Now I know this looks like a lot of liquid, it looks like a lot of sauce, but I promise this is the right amount. It will cook perfectly because these noodles, since they are no boil noodles, they are going to soak up this liquid. This is going to help cook them. This liquid will not be a problem. It will all get cooked into the lasagna and it will come out perfectly.
Okay friends, our lasagna is layered and beautiful. It is ready for the oven. So we are going to cover this with some aluminum foil, Put it in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Then we're going to remove the foil and bake it for another 25 minutes until this top is nice and bubbly. The cheese has little golden brown spots. And once we get there, then your lasagna will be ready to be taken out and eaten.
This is our lasagna first when we first take that foil off, and then now it's ready to come out of the oven. And once it comes out and sets, this is the final result.
That is all for me today, my friends. I hope you guys had a fun time making this with me. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. If you made this with us today, we would love to see how yours turned out. So please let us know. Tag us, DM us. We'd love to see it. If you have any questions or requests, please feel free to contact us directly or through our social media, since YouTube Kids does not allow for commenting. All of the information for our social media and contact is in the description below, as well as the recipe for the lasagna we made today. Come back soon to Kids Cook Island. We have a lot of cooking and baking left to do.